I think that people by and large are disappointed, surprised by the result in the presidential election. Our rights are never absolutely assured. We have strong partnerships with a number of organizations in this community. 11 houses of worship here in Bloomington-Normal that are very supportive. We've heard from at least 2 of them, expressing their sorrow and their solidarity with us through these hard times.
I'm a spiritual leader in an LGBTQ plus inclusive church. So there is definitely a sense in which I feel very protective of and supportive of and wanting to be present with the people I love.
And what really stood out to me as I was watching the flood on my social media was just how not only faith communities stepping up, but also even local businesses where they were just creating those spaces where people could just gather just to have that sense of community.
People just came throughout the whole day, came and went, and people ranged from feeling despondent to some people experienced suicidal ideations. It was pretty serious.
I also would focus on particularly like in the transgender community. I've heard from a lot of folks in that community where they're especially concerned.
And I believe that we will begin to see more people looking at Illinois as a safe haven for LGBTQ plus people. We've already heard from a couple of families who have transgender children who live in states where laws are not supportive of gender-affirming health care, and they've reached out to us asking for information about our school districts to see the level of support that they can find here if they decide to move. So I think that while we're disappointed with the outcome in the presidential election, I think there's some reason for hope because we have a state where we can be relatively safe and we can really work to combat some of these anti-LGBTQ movement ideas.